Here we go, guys. El Prieto loop. So this will be my first video with my new Esker Japhy bike, and just wanted to give you guys some perspective how it is with a nice steel single speed hardtail. See ya. So it's Sunday, Father's Day, and it's going to be crowded probably. So you just got to be careful for hikers. It's nice and cool under the trees here for being a very hot. I think it's going to get in the 90s today. So it's been really hot all week. We've been going through a heat wave. And that also makes the trail super loose. So you got to be careful of the loose trail and know that you're going to lose traction. Now I've got I'm not sure which video you watched of my Japhy, because you're watching this probably to see how a Japhy rides. But right now I got it built up, or my wheel set has the Terravel Honcho tire in back, which has more traction than the Maxxis Recon Exo that I had on back on my original videos when I went through my build. So it's a little bit more traction in the back, which is nice, but it's a little more grueling in the climb because you're dealing with that extra resistance when you climb. So when you're on a single speed and you're on sections like this, there's no pedaling and getting more speed. You're pretty much, the speed you have is what you're going to carry through it. So that's just what you deal with. And so when I made my PR on this, I think it was really about just carrying as much speed as I could, because my PR was actually faster than my PR on my gear bikes from years ago and from my Hayduke I'm currently. And so now I had to clip out there because I wasn't paying attention, which normally I clean that. But that's a tight turn. You guys have seen me clean it many times before. Hello. Thank you. So, like I said, it's Sunday. We're going to see people here. This is where, if you have a geared bike, or especially if you have an e-bike, you'll really make up some time here, because this is a time that's kind of slow for us pedaling, especially on a hot day. Hello. Thank you. I've been doing this line over there, over that rock. It's kind of a nice change. I rode this trail so many times, as you guys know. So riding this, which probably looks technical, really technical to some of you, depending on where you live and ride. But in California, this is about medium technical for a lot of our trails. It's not as advanced because it's not as steep. It's kind of advanced because it's chunky and there's a lot of switchbacks and it's exposed. But you know, it's all in the perspective of when you used to riding and really when you've been riding it as long as I have, you know how to set up your bikes for the terrain and you can clean things over. Even on my rigid bike I can clean this trail, and I've shown you many videos of that, of my 7 Sola cleaning this. Oh my gosh, I hit my pedal. I'm not doing good today, guys, but that's the nature of the game, and that's just honesty. Maybe it's the pressure of having a video, but I think a lot of it is just being fatigued from the hot weather, because it's hot. It's so hot when you splash through those little water crossings and water splashes on your ankle. You're like, oh, that feels good. Even a little tiny climb like that is getting to me. Here's a little jump that I found. Let's see how loose this is, you guys. So you have to really be dialed into hitting these trails squarely and having confidence in your tires. At first, when I started using this Coronado tire front, I was like skeptical because it doesn't look that chunky for a front tire. But after using it, and of course I use it with 35 millimeter or 40 millimeter internal width rims, I noticed that it really does open up that tread, and it grips really well considering it's not super chunky knobs. They're just spaced well, and the compound they use or something, but it really is surprising how well it feels. Took the harder line down there, if you saw that. You don't always have to take that outside skinny line. You could go down the chunk as long as you're confident in your bike. Okay. Hello. There's another deer. So I've been pretty lucky today. I saw 2 deer. Okay, that's it, you guys. There's one more jump up here, but my video probably won't last, so I'm going to cut it off now. Thanks, guys.